Now this is my website design. I just want to look at it. The fact that this is something that you can do. You can do this, and when you add it to your CV, it makes a lot of sense because by the time the person clicks, the kind of conversations or the kind of communication pattern that you're using has the ability to attract and to engage. I'm starting from high level, then we can see how we can, make it work on a general level. So this is what it is. So you now have that. I'm talking about attract and retain high value customers without foregoing time and freedom. I've had a lot of people, ton of people reach out to me on LinkedIn when they saw the way I redesigned and re-optimized my LinkedIn profile and the kind of posts I started optimizing for LinkedIn. And these are things that I will show you. When I started optimizing for LinkedIn, the kind of results that I was having. So this messaging or headline really speaks to the people who want to start, making money. I'm not really introducing. I'm just speaking to them as business people. I'm not really saying, but when someone who understands, because I'm not building adoption, but someone who understands because I'm using my CV to apply for it, and the person who understands, but when the person now goes, the person knows that I'm speaking to themselves. And irrespective of that, I'm not just going to end here. I'm going to be doing content marketing so that it can be much more relatable because the whole scope of the industry is in sales and marketing and business. So this is why I'm coming in and say attract and retain high value customers without foregoing time, without stressing too much, without allowing time to waste on the table, without allowing money to waste on the table, because time is money. And then you see the headline here that I'm using, which is what? See my work. The call to action button. The call to action button here is what I call see my work. You're supposed to be able to, see my work, to see some of the things that I'm doing, so that you have an understanding of some of the things, that you have a better understanding of these things when I bring them to the table, and stuff like that. So I put it there and I say, see my work, see my work, just have an understanding of the kind of work and the quality. So what's the work that I do? The first thing first here is that in a website, there are three most important things that someone is looking for. First of all, the person wants to see the products and the services that you're offering. Secondly, the person wants to know whether you can actually deliver on what he or she is seeing, which is validation. And the third phase is to bring the person into conversion, where you get the person to give you money or to be able to work with you. So when I'm designing my personal brand, I'm here showing them my level of work, my level of skill set, my level of sophistication in the industry. So what I do is over here, I now write, because you don't have to sell, you have to sound like an authority. You're not trying to do as if you want someone to buy from you. You're trying to gather a broad following first. So this is where I now created what we call an article or a white paper. You can put it like that. And this is my central white paper theme. And I said that poised on scale, that's my headline. A 360 approach to getting customers turning in their credit cards and never worrying to take it back. Because I remember a personal experience that this is what people are looking for. I remember a special experience that it was long. I never used to shop online. I never used to bring out my credit card and shop online. But someone made me to start shopping online. I went to the website. I was enjoying the whole thing. And at the end of it, when I was about to do something that, I was so much excited about, they told me, bring out your credit card. And I had to bring out my credit card and slot in and get what I wanted to get. So when people say people are not buying, it's because they don't understand the dynamics of selling. And guess what? It was for an automated CV creation stuff. And that's what I was doing. So now, when you look at this one, I said poised on scale. I put in an image. If you don't, you can also contact someone to do it for you. If you need further clearance, I'll share a video on platforms that you can go, and Wix platforms, they are free, and you go do your website so that it's in such a way. This can also be your portfolio. You can still use this and do your portfolio. It's just that website is just print on web. It's just print. Is a magazine on the web. So if you can do this at the portfolio, later on you give it to a developer who is going to be able to code it for you and then put it there on web, because that's what it was, just a paper scientist to share papers, their research papers. That's what it was before you now started saying. That's why it's actually an editorial tool for you to use and do. So Poised on Scale, you can use this for yourself. And someone says, sell your portfolio, and you send this. Poised on Scale, a 360 approach. You have a clickable link to either a Medium or maybe your LinkedIn channel, or where you have all your, or how would I call it? You can even do this on this thing on Canva, where you now send the person to maybe a Word doc or PDF format where they read this. So Poised on Scale, you can see it there. I think it's just trying to misbehave right now. I felt if I could, it's just trying to misbehave right now. Let me see how. Okay, it's back up. It's back up right now. Let me see how I can get this running. Okay. Where's the place? Okay. Let me load it again. Okay, so we have it right back here. And then you now see some of the books that I'm publishing for an authority purpose sake. You see? These are some of my books and materials. Now you work with ChatGPT to be able to generate prompts, because it's your AI prompts, your unique prompts. ChatGPT is just a tool, and begin to structure some headlines, some sections, some topics, some subject lines, and subtopics, and ChatGPT just helps you write these things in such a way that is relatable, and you go in there and you re-edit it in such a way that works. This is so that I'm telling you how it works. So you see the first book here, the most unbeatable e-commerce, because most of the people that are really looking at hiring me are people who have e-commerce stores. That's why the book is first. And then the next people is people who want to, this is just to support the fact that I'm not just versed in trying to get people to buy from the store and from the shop. I can also leverage, if you're looking at traffic to come to your offline store, I also am able to do it. I start with the online and then get them to come here. And these are and then the art of not selling yourself short is about pricing, negotiation, and stuff like that. And you know that I do know, when you see me positioning myself in such an authority light, you'll be able to understand exactly that this guy is not just someone. And here's just a picture of myself. You can put it there in a way that it communicates your sense of value. And you see, this is my about. I talked about my industry and my competence, that I'm also a trainer, that I can work with people, because I'm not just trying to showcase myself. This is what I did when I was trying to get an opportunity with one of the companies, and when they looked at it, they said, tell me about yourself. And the next thing was, okay, where can we go to see some of your work? And I recommended my work, and we're like, this was what we were looking for. It didn't just kind of concluded on the fact that I knew what I was saying. And then I now have a concluding headline that says, conversion comes easy when you have the requisite tools needed to scale good without exceeding costs. So when you have the team, when you have everybody that is necessary to be able to bring them on board, you're able to have the kind of conversation that you're looking for. So these are just very, very basic outlook. This is just an about page of explaining I sell time, I sell freedom, allow customers to make purchases quickly than you ever thought possible. And I put out there that stuff on my LinkedIn. Someone reached out to me. I told the person, he said, just loved my headline. I allow customers to make purchases quickly than you ever thought possible. And the person is like, so I'm looking for sales. Maybe I could be of help. And guess what? That's how the person contacted me, and we started this thing. So I'm just showing you a breakdown of some of the things that I do. I can't really go deep and stuff like that. When we get into this breach, we're going to be able to cross it, and we're going to be able to have the kind of results that they're looking for. So I'm just telling you the kind of conversations that we're having in line with what we want to do, so that you'll be able to understand better and be able to get the results that you're looking for. So that's that for now, and I'll explain more as we get in deeper into the program. Thank you very much.